Sit down. All right. You're right. You go that way. Come on, you have to run.
Go, careful. All right, continue walking. No. Continue walking, go ahead.
All right. All right, you go that way.
Go ahead, guys. Let's go faster this time. Faster. Go ahead. Go faster.
All right, you go that way.
Go that way. Go
Start
that
putting
way.
the teams.
Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
All right, you go that way, you two go that way.
All right. Thank you.
All right, everybody take a seat.
I need everybody to sit down, please. Take one of the seats and sit down, please.
All right, how many of you know how to speak English? Do you know how to speak English? Yes? Do you know English? Yes? How many of you study English? Raise your hand. You study English?
Okay.
Do you study English?
Study, sí.
Yes. Okay, so today we're going to learn about something that is a nightmare for students, which is phrasal verbs. Okay? All right, so phrasal verbs. What is phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs are a verb with a particle, okay, that can be an adverb, a preposition, or an adverb plus preposition, okay? What it does is that the particle changes the original meaning of the verb, okay? So we have, for example, look, to look or look up to someone, admire someone, changes the meaning. You understand? All right, so we use it in informal contexts, and the thing is that the grammar is easy to understand, but there are so many phrasal verbs that it's impossible to learn, no? So, what types of phrasal verbs do we have? This is very easy. We have transitive. It needs an object to make sense. Can you read the first sentence for me?
The ran into
I ran into, yes.
the Pope in the Vatican.
Yes, I ran into the Pope in the Vatican, okay? All right, then we have intransitive verbs that don't need an object to make sense. You, what's your name? Selu, can you read that one for me? Can you read it?
Yeah.
No? Anybody else? You, go.
Okay, the car broke down.
Perfect, all right. The car broke down, all right? So here, it doesn't need an object. Next, we have separable, that we can separate and put the object in the middle. Can you read it for me?
Turn the music up.
Or,
Turn up the music.
all right, we can put the music in between, no? Like here, who's this guy? Do you know this guy? It's Obama, no? All right, and then we have inseparable. We can put the object in the middle, okay? For example, can you read it?
The FBI is looking into Trump's case.
Yes, no, hopefully he goes to jail someday, you know? All right, so how do you learn phrasal verbs? Normally, we have lists, no? Very boring lists. We try to know the meaning, but in the end, we forget about everything, no? We also have word whips like this, which are a little bit easier, but it's still very hard to understand. A bit easier is to learn them through context, okay? Group them in a real context in which you would use them. For example, traveling, no? You have all the ones of traveling. And then we can also learn them like this, with moves, no? For example, let's start moving. All right, so I want you to get up. Get up. Now get down. No, not that, get down. Get down. No, this is also dancing, no? Get down. All right, and now, I want you to jump around. Come on. Come on. All right, very good. Okay, now you can sit down. All right, so here we're going to learn some phrasal verbs, okay, that then we're going to use for an activity, okay? The first one that we have is dress up. For example, for Halloween, you dress up and you put a costume, no? Something like this, no? All right, so then the next one is to give away. In Halloween, for example, you give away what? What do you give away?
Candies?
Candy, no? You give away candy like this old lady, no? All right, then we have get together. Usually in Thanksgiving, for example, the family gets together, no? Like the Simpsons here. What are they eating? What are they going to eat? Anybody? What?
Pork?
No. Turkey. All right. So, wrap up. Do you know what wrap up means? It's when you wrap up the presents with paper. No? For example, this guy. Here, what is that? And what is this? What gift? What is it? Can you guess? Very good. We have Sherlock Holmes in the house. All right. So then we have sing along. Sing along. Do you know what singing along is? It's when people sing together. For example, Christmas carols, no? Here I have a video explanatory of what we have. All right, so here you see she tried, no? She tried to sing along.
Yes.
All right, and then scare the pants off somebody, no? For example, when you go like, "Huh!" you know, and he goes, "Whoa," and it looks like you're scaring the pants of someone. All right, and then believe in. Some people believe in Santa Claus, some people believe in the wise kings, and some people believe in the flying spaghetti monster, no?
Yes.
And go out. When you go out with your friends, no? You start like this, looking all happy and stuff, and you end up like this, no? And then you can also use it to go out as to ask for a girlfriend, like this guy, no? All right, and then ward off. I couldn't find a picture that suited this, so I found this guy, this French guy with an epic mustache and garlic around his neck. What is he trying to ward off? Do you know? What is he trying to repel?
Vampires?
Vampires, okay? He's trying to make the vampires go away. You understand? All right, so remember the French guy with the epic mustache, okay? And then the last one, turn into, is when you become something different, no? For example, like the butterfly, no? First is the caterpillar, and then is the butterfly. All right, so this is all the phrasal verbs that we've learned. Do you remember what sing along means? Sing along. Do you remember? Yes? No? What about you?
When you sing like in a chorus?
Yes, very good. When you sing like in a chorus. But you remember what? What do you remember about it? What do we see?
Beyonce.
You see Beyonce, no? And it's funny. So you see it's easier to remember things when you connect it to a memory, to something, to an emotion. In this case, laughter, no? So it's easier to learn by context and by emotions rather than just boring lists, okay? So that's my explanation. My partner here is going to explain the activity that we're going to do, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. You're
Okay,
welcome.
well, I want two different groups, two teams, okay? So divide yourself into two different teams. Stand up. So two teams separated, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, that's 5 and 6. So one of you are team green and team red. So you have a list of phrasal verbs here. in the sticky notes, you have a series of phrasal verbs, and here there is graph 10 sentences. Can you help me, please? So these are for team green, and these are for team red. Okay. So you have to take one piece of paper and run to the whiteboard quickly and paste your phrasal verb in the gap that you think is the correct sentence. Okay. For example, you have giveaway. Okay, you run here, and which one is giveaway? You paste it. Okay. So and do the same. You have to do it at the same time together. Okay. So the team that ends the first wins. Okay. So ready, steady, go. The first one. Run. The first one. Take one.
Come on. You're red, you go to red. Which one's the first?
And you green.
Okay, I don't turn into
Yes, turn into.
Santa Claus.
Turn in.
Try it.
Turn in Santa Claus.
Okay, try it. Paste it. Take one and paste it in the gap. Oh.
Okay. Eh.
Oh, don't worry.
All right, I'll turn here. Yours.
Okay, next one. You. Next one. What is the green team? Okay.
Which one? is
Red.
Get away.
Red
This
sentences.
one.
Ah,
Exactly.
red.
All right. Put this one here. There you go. And now run. Give this to your team. Come on. Go.
What is ward off? Remember? Like vampires or?
The garlic and the vampires.
No, like the guy with the garlic to ward off vampires, ward off, to protect yourself.
Repel.
Que le llevo aquí. Le llevo por aquí.
Okay.
Póngame por aquí todavía.
Your partner. Next one. So you have believing. Now that is team green. You are team red. You are team red. Next one. Okay, team green. Okay, next one. You are rapper. Faster. Last one. One and one. Okay, team green ends faster, so team green wins. But let's see the correct answers. Okay. So we have get together with your family. Get together, the whole family together. So that would be the first one. Trick or treat giveaway, very good. That one's good. Let's sing along some Christmas carols. Sing Christmas carols. Scare the pants off, great. And go out, very good. That one's very good. Now this one. Believe in Santa Claus. You believe in Santa Claus, or you don't believe. So believe in Santa Claus. To ward off, like vampires, evil spirits. You ward off from evil spirits, or ward off here. Wrap up the presents. You remember to wrap up the present with paper, like an envelope. Okay, wrap up. There's some mistakes here. Dress up. So you dress up as a character, like Jason from the Friday the 13th films. Have you seen that? Okay, dress up. And last one, turn into a vampire. Okay, so I think Team Green wins because they have done it better.
Okay, guys, what we're going to do right now is a pretty cool activity. I need you to turn to put all these chairs forming a circle I need you to help me do that in 5 seconds, please. All these stairs, forming a circle. Everybody, go ahead. A circle, like this. Very good. I need everybody to sit right here in a circle. Good. Very close circle. We can go ahead and use this one. Sit like that. Yeah. Very good. Do you think it's possible to move like that way a little bit so we open the circle? Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, pay close attention to what I'm going to say, because that's the most important part of this activity. It's called tornado, by the way. And you're gonna figure it out later, why it's called tornado. I'm going to tell you a story. The person who is here in front of you is going to tell you a story. But first, I'm going to tell you a keyword. A keyword is just a word that I choose. All right? Like, for example, door. You know what a door is? What is a door? Like, open the door. What is that? The door, right? That one is a door. As soon as I say that word, that keyword, in my story, as soon as you hear me saying door, I need everybody to switch chairs. Do you understand what switch is? Is to stand up and go to the other chair and sit down. As soon as you hear the word door coming out of my mouth. Do you understand? A little bit? Yeah? All right, guys. Just pay attention to my story. All right? 2 years ago, I was hanging out with my friends. I was on the streets of Cali, beautiful city located in South America. And we were drinking some beers. We had fun. It was the most amazing night ever. Like around 2 a.m., I went home. And as soon as I did that, I saw my father outside of my house. And he was like, how come it's 2 a.m.? How come you're coming at 2 a.m.? That's not possible. You know what? I'm going to close the door! Now, what's your name again? What's your name?
No, you finish the story.
Toy? Alright, I like that name, man. I like that name. Here, you're going to tell these people a story, but just say words in English. But first, you gotta tell them the keyword. What keyword would you use? Any keyword. No? Do you think any of you can do it to help them?
Yeah.
All right, come here. Sit down. What's your keyword?
Dog for some.
Door?
Dog.
Ah, dog. Okay, okay. I like that. Go ahead. So the keyword he chose is? Everybody?
Oh.
All right. Go ahead. Just tell a
Well,
story.
I was in my house playing with my brother to the computer, and my mom started shouting because the dog was destroying
But you again! The revenge of toy! You did once play. Go ahead. What's your keyword? Non-existent. Any other person would like to substitute for him? I like you, man. I'm gonna help you this time. Sit down. Okay, the keyword right here is to ward off. What is to ward off? They explain it to you. Don't make them look bad. What is to ward off?
like protect yourself.
Protect yourself, to repel, like vampires. Like you put, garlic, some garlic around your neck To ward off vampires? All right, that is the key word. Ward off. That's a phrasal verb. So 200 years ago, there was a vampire slayer. I don't remember.